set up your advanced game, so let's go for it, and select the English League and the German League, or more if you have them selected. And then on the original world you might not have enough transfer budget. On your world, in my case, I did have enough transfer budget. Spoiler. So select your world and hopefully it works for you, as it did for me. So let's select it and it should be fine, and then we can start the save and then we can get going. So let's get going and select England, as we are going for Manchester United. So let's go to the Premier League and select Manchester United and start the game. Select one of your profiles. So this is the club where we are going to get the achievement from. So let's go to recruitment and check your transfer budget to make sure that you can afford the player. Otherwise it won't work. And of course select the things that you need from the game and continue like a day or something. So we are ready to do the second part. Go to settings and then game status, and then relinquish control, and then we can add a second manager. And here we are going to the Bundesliga and we are going to be taking Bayern München. So let's select it, and then we can continue with the second part of the achievement. Yes, let's select the second player account, do the stuff you need to do, and then we need to go back to Manchester United. And let's go back to settings and game status, and let's hand the control back to Manchester United, so we can put our bet on the player we would like to buy. So let's go, and let's simply search for Harry Kane. We can type in Kane, and then we should be able to find him quite easily. And indeed, here he is. So let's click on him and let's put in our transfer bid for Harry Kane. And we need to bid for 60 million. Otherwise, the board of Bayern Munich won't accept it. For that, we are going to do 3 installments of 12 months for 60 million. So 20 for each installment, and then the transfer fee should be 0 and not 10 million. So I changed it at a quite late date. So 60 million bid for Harry Kane, submitted. Now that the bid is made for Harry Kane, we need to change clubs yet again and go to Bayern München and take control to accept the bid. At least I think this is needed to do yourself. So let's accept the bid for Harry Kane. And the most important thing comes now. When you are at Bayern Munich, don't accelerate time. If you do so, Manchester United will withdraw their bid and it won't work. So you need to go again and make sure we don't fast forward time at Bayern Munich. So we are now back at Manchester United for a second try to sign Harry Kane from Bayern Munich. So let's go again and put in our transfer bid for Harry Kane. Again, the same 60 million in 3 installments of 20 million each. It should be fine, and then transfer bid is done. I recommend fast forward time a little bit so that the transfer can happen or whatever. You can see it on the second account. So let's do that quickly, and then we go back to game settings and the game status to go back to Bayern Munich and take control of the situation. So we can accept the transfer bid. Not quite sure you need to do this, or the board can accept for you, but in case for the safe side, so let's go back and accept the offer. So let's simply press accept, and then we are going straight back to game settings and going back to Manchester United. This is what I didn't do in the last time, and this time I'm doing it differently, and this time it's working. So we are now back at Manchester United and we can fast forward time. So the offer has been accepted by Bayern Munich. We already know that. So now we simply need to offer a contract to Harry Kane. I would just go for a very big contract, as we are not playing this safe anyways. So let's do that and put in the offer. It's well possible that other clubs come in for Harry Kane as well. If that happens, simply reject them with Bayern Munich and then go back to Manchester United before fast forwarding time. So that should speed up the process of him signing the contract for you. And it's simply a waiting game for him to sign the contract. And everything should be okay. So after a few days, Harry Kane should be ready to sign for Manchester United and read the message and accept the deal on the site from Manchester United. And once you accept it, fast forward time a little bit until you get the next message that he has signed. And yes, lovely. And when you open the message, the trophy should pop with the fans being ecstatic about Harry Kane joining for such a low transfer fee. So that should be the trophy done easily.